The poor caretaker. I fear his long-standing duties here have affected him.
let's do this.
Our land is remote and unneighbored. Every lost resource must be recovered.
It's gonna be a painful one.
How quickly the tide turns.
Amazing.
Slowly,
That's great.
gently. This is how a life is taken. Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. To perform beyond one's limits.
Really prevent stalling these days.
Eradicated. Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. resistance surges as the enemy crumbles.
There we go. Snort.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
That's crit there, buddy.
Falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Okay, we're doing pretty well.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
God, a lot of surprises. What's going on?
Executed
Goodbye.
with impunity.
A lot of crit luck here.
Inspiration and improvement.
Oh boy, loving this. See, that's kind of ridiculous.
Another one falls. Exposed to a killing blow.
That's really annoying. Also, very annoying. Come on.
The ground quakes.
It's a great lead. Decent lead.
A death by inches. The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Hope I don't regret that. Wow, there's a lot of bandages that are gone. Come on, let's get some scouting, guys. I got all the items. Way too many surprises. Something's very weird.
Annihilated. A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose. another abomination cleansed from our lands. Back to the pit. A dizzying blow to body and brain.
It's very annoying.
Be gone, fiend. Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
There's a lot of room battles. Thank God we surprised somebody else for once.
The blood quickens. Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
There we go. Doing your job.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. driven into the mud.
Nice. Oh, well, that was not that nice. Freaking annoying, okay. Alright, so we're gonna get a hunger tick shortly. And we didn't find any of the medicine on this side. Really frustrating. Got some decent items, but nothing to be all that excited about, I feel like. Camp. I think we can find our hunger tick. Alright, let's just camp and get the extra slot which we need.
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable.
Nice.
Rats in a maze.
Alright, prevent anti-ambush. Do we have that? No, that's too bad. So, let's reduce our surprise chance. Let's reduce stress. I think that'll be good for us. For size 2 plant take on, it's great for bosses. That's how we do it is great. That's great too. So 5, okay. Do you have another 2? Oh, healing here. Can use that. Okay. So I'll do this. We'll do this. And we'll heal here. And there we go. We might have a nighttime battle. It's gonna be the deal.
The light,
Nope.
the promise of safety.
No light.
Nature
Still a
herself,
lot more to this dungeon.
a
It's
victim
one of the
to the
largest dungeons
spreading
I've done
corruption,
in a long time.
malformed with misintent.
Food, please. Look at that. There we go. Medicine bag. But I don't want to give up my food. I think you have to be careful with these town events to make sure that they're worth the 3 slots, losing ammunition.
Unnerved, unbalanced.
Got surprised again? Jeez. Nice.
Decimated. A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
A lot of battles in this one. Jesus. Wonderful.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
Thank you.
Confusion, nerves, and panic.
Okay, I think we're doing okay here.
Weakened. A decisive pummeling. The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
decision. Probably should always choose money, I feel like, in the future. It's rare. Unless you're getting those really big gems. Don't... Okay. Now you're giving me the tough decisions. I probably should have chosen the keys. That's
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
I hope this is worth it. Find out. Nope. Damn it. Oh well, it's fine. Trap will give some... You might run out of food. Did not expect that extra hunger tick. I think when, if I do get the quest item early, I just gotta bounce. You get any food maybe?
A fortune, waiting to be spent.
Okay. What do we drop in here? Alright. Yes. Thank you. Beautiful.
Masterfully executed.
Nice. Goodbye. The crit you have is incredible.
Precision and power. This expedition at least promises success.
See this, yeah, luggage ahead of me. Might have dumped that Anna Venom, but not gonna
Wealth
do it.
beyond
Ooh.
measure.
Got me an extra
Awarded
tick.
to the brave and the foolhardy
This
alike.
is going well. Here we go. So the question is if we should just end this. Ah, thank you. So it's obstacle, treasure room with the battle. That could be a key.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Let's keep going. No surprises on our way because we scouted. Fingers crossed. Interesting. Okay. These guys are Eldritch, yep. Get the damage bonus there. Nice. Okay.
Ringing ears.
Yes, yes, yes. You got your crit. Get it.
The end approaches.
Can you give me a turn, please? Yes. Alright. Get him to the front. Perfect. Goodbye. Better be harmless. It is harmless.
Impressive.
Oh, it's going very well. Okay, now we just want to get out of this dungeon as best as we can. Let's heal everybody up. We need a stun. Yeah, I'm totally okay with that, buddy. I think stress handling the Jester is the most important thing here. Alright. Ugh.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall. Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Alright, I think that was a good
These
run.
tonics and herbs will stave off infection and neutralize contagion.
Okay.
The preponderance of rare and exotic injuries makes this place perfect for the study of suffering.
It's a really weird item. Silence in the crypts. It's actually not a bad item. Oh, hey, Tara. Sorry, I've been trying to strategize on what to do next here. I wasn't looking at chat. Look like Chuck Norris with a P. This is a snap, like, face filter thing. Let me know if you're there, still there. Could definitely use your help with figuring out what to do here with this boss. That might be interesting. Yeah, the Brigand 8-pounder. I'm just trying to figure out what I've got here, because the stress relief is a tough one, and I need healing. So, I'm trying to decide if I should do this. Like, is the fortifying garlic worth it, or should I wait for this to regenerate? The ruins is also quite far behind in terms of development. Hey Tara, can you hear me? I've actually never used the voice chat before. I feel like, hold on, let's wait a second. Something's not working with the sound. I can't hear you. Let me check what's going on. I feel like you're coming out of one of the other speakers. Yeah. That's weird. Why is my... Why is my Discord going to different speakers? Yeah, I'm gonna check. I can hear you now, just out of the...
I'm just not speaking right now, by the way.
Okay. I think I hear you.
Is it set? Do you have it now?
I do. But now my game is way too loud, and you're... okay, wait, here we go.
That right-click me, and you should be able to make me louder.
Oh, yeah, you sound great now. This is perfect.
Yeah. I have like a professional mic set up, so it shouldn't. My audio quality and loudness should be fine.
Yeah, you're great.
Alrighty.
Alright, so what the hell am I doing here?
So, the Brigand Pounder is a giant fucking cannon, like a
Yeah.
giant fuck-off cannon. And it spawns a matchman that lights the fuse of the cannon, but the cannon doesn't have a turn of its own unless there's a matchman present, and the matchman uses their action. So the only thing that you have to worry about during the Brigand Pounder fight is just beating the shit out of the matchman.
Okay.
Keeping them from doing anything. And the cannon will keep summoning reinforcements until the cannon's destroyed. Every time you kill the matchman, a new one will it'll spawn in a new one the next turn.
Right.
So you can either do it through disabling it by like keeping it permanently stunned or unable to act, which doesn't work so well anymore. But if you like stun it for a turn, then kill it, then stun it for a turn, then kill it, that works. Or you just massacre it and kill the cannon quickly, and it's not a big deal. But either way, that is completely the wrong build to run for that.
No, I know. Well, I assume the bounty hunter might be good. But
Rank 3 is.
yeah, I
Rank
mean,
3 is not a rank for bounty hunter.
yeah. Well, but the issue is the stress healing. Where am I gonna get? So I gotta get stress healing from somebody. I got the Crusader or the Jester.
Well, the question is, why do you think you need stress healing?
Well, on Torchless, you always need stress healing.
Well, no, 'cause I'm saying like the fight itself stress healing isn't a problem.
Yes,
So
yes.
the issue would be
Getting to the fight is typically. I mean, if you have these linear dungeons where you just have a really large trek, I always find myself like that's a disaster waiting to happen. Um, it's just so expensive to go in, and I have to sort of deal with that probability.
Well, what do you have for a roster here? I see a leper that isn't fixed yet. That should probably get fixed, but you don't have the money for. Again, you thought you had a lot of resources.
Yep.
And then it's like, oh, I'm fixing up half my roster, and now I've got nothing.
That's right.
That's how it works.
Yep. I think we could fix up the leper. I mean, that's viable.
Are you unlocking all of his perks? Or did he come in as level? No, he had to come in at level 1.
He came in at level 1. Like, yeah.
So he's almost set, actually. The only thing I would change is taking off Intimidate for Revenge. Because Revenge is disgusting. And Intimidate is bad.
Interesting. Okay.
So, if you read Revenge...
Wow. That's pretty incredible.
I mean, he loses 10 dodge, of which he only has 5. And he takes 25% more damage. But considering that Leper, what you do is you get him a Berserker Mask, and Berserker Mask gives him +3 speed and plus, I think, 10 to critical hit chance.
Wow, Jesus.
And so you get a Focus Ring, and you put that on the Leper. So then the Leper has like a 40% chance to crit, and then he hits with Chop, and hits someone for like 50 damage. And he does it every turn.
Oh my god. And then with Torchless, even more crits.
Yes.
I mean, in this fight it wouldn't be useful, right? Because the Matchman's going to spawn probably row 3? Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
But yeah, the Leper's not going to be helpful here. But the Leper would be good for like face tanking, but ideally you're not doing that.
Yeah. Is this item worth it, the garlic, or should I wait for the boss to respawn, you think?
No, garlic still is pretty shit, but you're not gonna, like, what are you waiting for is the real question. Like, you've already got a ton of level 2s for it. The question is, can you make a successful team out of this? And the answer, if you're putting a fucking Plague Doctor into the Wield, is no.
Yeah. Well, I thought the Plague Doctor might be good for this boss. Could be, maybe not.
It's okay. She's okay, but the problem is that the Brigandate Pounder is a machine and therefore immune to Blight, and also the enemies in the Wield are resistant to Blight.
Yep. I mean, same problem with the stress thing I was talking about before, so that's fair. So then, I mean, my only answer, I mean, I have to bring the Occultist for healing, and then I've got to bring someone for stress.
Occultist really isn't a healer. His healing is garbage.
Yeah, but when you've got no one...
Then you bring food.
Yes. Yes.
You don't worry about it, you bring food. Let's see, who else do you have? So we've got Leper, Crusader. Bounty Hunter should go in, if only because I don't think you have anyone else. You have a Shield Breaker.
I do.
Ruined horribly.
I do actually, so I mean, not level 2, unfortunately, but I've got a Shield Breaker and a Man at Arms waiting to go here. I think Shield Breaker would be good, right? Because you can, let's see, this skill, the Armor Piercing skill.
That's what you'd use them for, yes.
Yep.
Shifting.
Oh, there's an Arbalest in there.
She mesmerizes
I do.
her before the
Level
final
0 though.
strike.
True, but my cat is trying to step on the power button for my PC again. Get off then. Get off then. Bad cat. He's like, I want to get in your lap, and it's the best best like stool that I could jump up in there from.
That's so
but
funny.
he always presses the power button whenever he does that. It's like, no, bad. Arbalests are off healers, actually. I'd rate them better than the occultist is at healing.
Really?
Oh yeah, check the heal skill.
Just because every time you're getting better and better at the healing?
It buffs itself.
Yeah.
So, and of course, Arbalests they're like lepers, but for the back, and they're way more accurate.
Mm-hmm.
In exchange for being way less tanky. So they either deal a ton of damage or they can off heal, and it depends entirely on how you want to use them. But you can take the healing skill with almost any build on the Arbalest, so it's not like you lock them into one roll.
Yeah. You have a very like counter sort of like everyone in the like Reddit rooms is shitting on arbalists and lepers, and you're like all pro. But I actually understand your logic here. It's pretty cool. I would agree with it.
Well, it's because Arbalest and Leper are both very they're poor at projection, so the Arbalest can't easily hit the front enemy, and the Leper can't hit anyone in the back ranks unless they're taking Intimidate, and if you're taking Intimidate, you're doing it wrong.
Yep.
Yep. But also, they're very, very immobile characters. The Arbalest has to stay in the back too, where she can't do anything, except for Blind Fire, but Blind Fire doesn't count. And Leper has to stay in the front too, and he can't do anything, and neither of them can move very well. So if they get pushed out of position, they're very, very, very weak. The counter to this is to either use characters that have very high mobility, like the Jester. So the Jester can, if he absolutely has to, you can take Jester in with Finale. So if Jester gets shuffled to the front, he pushes himself to the back during his turn.
Yep.
And doing so shifts everyone that was behind him forward one. So if the Leper is in position 3, and you need to be in position 2 to do things, and the Jester's in the front, you just Finale him to the back, and the Jester moves to position 2 so you can smack people.
And then when you have items like this, right, the Ancestors map, which I think you're around when I got, like you have your scouting chance, so you don't get surprised as much and you don't get jumbled. That does help.
I don't think scouting has anything to do with surprise chance.
It does. You can't get surprised if you scout a fight, which is amazing.
Right. No, I'm saying like if you get like jumped by someone, like if you're backtracking and you get jumped, you can still be surprised by it.
Oh yeah.
If you scout the fight, you don't get surprised by it.
But yeah, I mean, if I want to minimize surprises, scouting seems to be. Yeah. I mean, it seems.
As I said, on Bloodmoon, scouting is really, really, really strong.
Yes. Yeah, no, I hear you. Well, so okay, it seems like the only viable party that I would have then would be maybe like this, we've got 3 level 2s and a level 1, right? So we'd have the piercing, we'd have the stunning.
Oh shit! Hold on. What does the shield breaker have again? Who has that? Oh no, that's the bounty hunter. Oh god, all your characters are really, really good, except for shield breaker could lose Faded. Faded's real bad, and Curious is fucking awful. But you got fast healer and early. No, because early riser I think is for highlight. Either way.
I think this would work, right? Or is the shield breaker? Should I swap the shield breaker for like a man-at-arms situation?
Oh no, absolutely not. Shield breaker should be in the front. Bounty hunter's probably best bet for next, unless you have like a highwayman. Because highwayman's still better for that.
Yeah.
Then we have Curious is gonna fuck you so bad. Jester for 3rd rank because I showed you the majesty of lead Jester that fucking tears people to pieces. So Jester is still very, very good for 3rd rank because that's where he belongs. You do need to fix him for the bleed build though.
Yeah, he's gonna need to be upgraded. I could do that.
I mean, it's fine. If Harvest isn't level 2, that's whatever. But the 4th, I would put in the Arbalest.
Well, Arbalest is only level 0.
That's fine. All you have to do is keep people off death's door. That's the only thing that matters, and Arbalests have high damage by default.
Oh, that's like a risk I'm not willing to take. I mean, I'm actually trying to get a 0 death
Oh no, I understand what you're saying, but keeping people healthy doesn't matter in this game. When you're playing a champion dungeon and the enemies hit you for 45 damage a hit, it doesn't matter how much health you have. What matters is you're off death's door.
I'm with you on a fight by fight basis, but if you're thinking about the war instead of the battles, right?
If
Like,
you're thinking about the war is made of battles, and then you heal after the battles. You don't heal during the battles.
I find that with Torchless on Bloodmoon, you just like if you don't leave fights with full health each time, it's almost impossible to keep the whole party sustained with food. I've had too many experiences trying to do it without healers. If it's a short dungeon, yeah, it's fine. But
for one thing, again, the Arbalist is a healer, and secondly, you're bringing extra food.
yeah,
And in fact, Arbalist is a better healer because it doesn't have a chance to heal for 0 and fucking bleed you.
yeah, I'm with you. But if you take,
If you take bandages for the character that is bleeding on death's door, you therefore can't use the bandages when they die from the bleed out.
yeah. No, I'm with you.
Occultist is really good for their debuffs because they work really well in Mark builds and they work really well against Eldritch shit, so they're good in the Darkest Dungeon, for example. But because their heal can fuck you so badly on RNG, making them your main healer is a terrible idea.
I mean, maybe
Vestal, obviously you take the Vestal, but you don't have
I've got a Vestal like getting stress healed, so I think the best bet is just to not do this fight. Is what needs to happen.
Reasonable.
Then
I was gonna say the Arbalest because the Arbalest is off healer, and also like your Arbalest will do more damage to the back line than all the other characters in your party put together.
It's fair.
At least right now, because they don't have the projection for it. Shieldbreaker can't hit rank 4 easily. Bounty Hunter has to drag them forward first.
Yeah.
Jester can hit 2 and 3. Occultist can hit 4, but only with Abyssal Artillery, and Abyssal Artillery does like 4 damage.
Man, the way you think is like exactly. I'm like, I spend so much time just equipping. Well, okay, so then what about this? Would you, first of all, do you like this leper item? Probably not. The immunity mask.
It's alright. It's not great.
That's not great.
The
But I
more
mean,
important is you get Silence in the Crypts.
yeah, if I get silence in the crypts, I get the money. So do I have the question is, do I have a viable party here? So I probably want, I need the stress healing. Flagellant, it's not going to be useful. Probably Hellion. What do you think is good out here? We've got,
If I could see more of your roster, I'd be able to give you a faster thing here, but give me a second.
I got shield masters, highwaymen. I was thinking something like this.
Might be able to go full dance build. Swap those two. Jester should always go to rank 3. Even if it's not bleed Jester, it should go to rank 3. Oh, that's right. They have the Vox Machina thing. I forgot about that. The team synergies. They don't actually do anything, but that's
I love the names they have for everything.
Yeah.
I kind of want the Houndmaster though for the instead of the Jester, just for the scouting, but I don't know.
Let's see. Well,
You have so much more safety. If I'm going on here and I put the
oh no, I'm not saying scouting isn't fucking ridiculous, but you're going without stress heal if you don't bring the Jester.
stress heal is pretty decent on the Houndmaster.
It is not. It is very RNG dependent.
It is extremely RNG dependent. Correct. I mean, I'm just saying, like it's sort of like attrition. Sorry, for the battle over battle, it does pretty well. It does not do well in a battle.
I would argue you give the map to the Vestal. And you just forego the Houndmaster. And then you run Shieldbreaker in the front line. This is how you beat it.
So you went Shieldbreaker in the front line.
Yeah. And then you set up your Highwaymen Shieldbreaker, which dances, and a Highwayman, which dances, and then the back two can be shuffled by the first two if they get shuffled.
Okay. Is this what you're thinking? This lineup?
Yeah, you're gonna have to change the jester stuff a little bit though, and also change off exposed to
So
Actually,
then
do you have a plague doctor?
I do have a plague doctor. No, not a level 3 plague doctor.
Okay. Let's see. See, you're gonna want puncture, and you're gonna want Shieldbreaker. Shieldbreaker is so ridiculous. Shieldbreaker and Flag are like the strongest classes in the game.
Yeah, I would agree. I'm very.
They're also DLC characters.
Yeah, they're incredible. I'm a big fan of the Hellion. I know that you're down on the Hellion, but I think the Hellion is pretty impressive.
Again, in short combats, Hellion is fantastic. If the combat drags on, Hellion fucking falls behind.
Yeah. Yep. I'm with you. But their base damage is insane. Also, I mean,
it's on the higher side. It's not. Leper, Arbalest, and Bounty Hunter and Highwayman deal more damage than Hellion does.
Yep. Yep. So then. Okay, so then you would be recommending a build like this, the Pierce. You like the Puncture?
Puncture's good because it breaks guards.
Do we have guards inside of in the ruins for a veteran? I think that's good in the cove.
The big skeleton with the tarred shield, yes.
I've never done a veteran one before, so
Oh god, oh no! I see a problem with the Shieldbreaker. They have Perfectionist locked in. Ooh.
Yep.
It's technically fine.
We can get the accuracy up. I'm sure I have something.
Oh no, they're not inaccurate by default. They're pretty accurate. It's just having a perk that stresses you out when you miss really can fuck you over.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see. It's hard to pick 4 for the Shieldbreaker because they're so good.
They are very good. I like the blight in the front and the ability to move back.
Right. Well, that's why I was thinking Puncture, Adder's Kiss, Captivate, Serpent Sway. But I'm also considering losing Serpent Sway for Puncture. Either way, you should have Puncture. Like that's not up for debate. You should have Puncture because it drags people forward. It's very very good.
Yep. Instead of Pierce, instead of Adder's Kiss.
I don't think Adder's Kiss armor pierces. I don't think Puncture armor pierces. Or rather, what the hell am I talking about? Adder's Kiss is blight. Pierce has armor piercing.
Yep.
So they're both very very good.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't necessarily have to move back because your Highwayman should be moving forward.
Yep.
For that anyway.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
So Highwayman should have. What should he have? He should have either Wicked Slice or Pistol Shot, depending on how you want to deal with him. I recommend.
I'm gonna have both. I think both you're gonna
you
need.
Don't have, you have Pistol Shot. Okay. Then you want Tracking Shot. Oh god, you don't have the other thing unlocked. Oh no.
Yeah,
it's gonna.
This is gonna be a pricey endeavor.
It is. Point Blank Shot should be unlocked for Highwayman.
Let's see how much this is all gonna cost. I don't have portraits to reduce my monies, but okay.
Sure you do. Trade out some of your crests for them.
You can't trade
one portrait.
You can't trade for portraits, can you?
See that little recycling symbol on the right? There you go.
Yeah, but you actually can't make portraits, I thought.
I hit the up button. So select crests.
Oh, how funny is that?
Yeah.
God damn it, if I would have known that sooner in this game. Oh boy.
I like the fact that you were like, yeah, but I need the portraits so badly though, and I'm thinking, dude, you could just trade all your shit for portraits if you really had
A
to.
strict regimen is paramount
Right.
if one is to master the
Portraits are a pain in
brutal
the ass to
arithmetic
farm.
of combat.
They're by far the worst.
I really want to make a bank, and it's gonna need like what 300 shield or some craziness of crests.
Yeah, but crests are everywhere. You can find crests by the handful. So you'd want Point Blank Shot and you'd want Tracking Shot here.
Oh, you are on the tracking shot train. Interesting. Do
Well,
we need?
because grape shot blasts are fucking terrible.
I think grape shot blast does come in handy, but yeah, I'm all right.
When the enemies have 90% debuff resistance and it deals 4 damage to them at level 6, it's a problem.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I could definitely see that. I could see that.
Tracking shot is for longer combats. It's not necessary for shorter ones, but it will help you out for projection if you need it. Like I usually don't take pistol shot. I usually take open vein or wicked slice. But since you have a level 4 pistol shot, it's like fuck it, whatever.
Yeah. This probably do it.
So your goal here is you open with duelist advance and put yourself in front, and then you pistol shot the person right in the face.
Yep.
And then
Alright.
you point blank shot them right in the face, and then you just keep doing that forever.
I love it. Yeah. I mean, I've never played that character that way. That's gonna be fun.
That's how Highwayman dances like that. And the nice thing about duelist advance is it works from the 3rd rank, so you can put yourself in 2nd.
All right. Let's see how poor I'm gonna be after all of this.
Not terrible.
Oh God, just does not feel worth it. Is anything changing? Why am I paying money for nothing here? Do I get an extra speed buff when I get to level? Ugh, I'm not gonna bother.
I know for a fact that you don't get an extra block at level 4 or level 5.
And
You should probably upgrade Adder's Kiss.
I thought we decided not to use it.
But we weren't using Serpent Sway. What are we using again?
Pierce, puncture. Pierce,
Oh,
puncture.
okay.
Yeah.
That's fine then.
Yeah. I'm gonna save the money.
It's fine if you can't go backwards because the Highwayman's going to push you backwards.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't need to worry about going backwards.
That was my thinking. Then the build. What is the build in position 3 here when you're not bleeding? Is it the? I like this.
It's still bleeding, even though you're not bleeding. You're still bleeding. But in this case you'd be taking Harvest because it's 2 people.
But the bleed resist is so high. The bleed resist is so high in here. Wouldn't we want Finale and stabbing?
Finale fucks you really, really hard. Have you read what Finale does to you after you use it?
Yeah. But you're in the, I mean, if you're wiping mobs, I mean,
you'd have to end the battle with it for it to be effective.
Yeah.
It isn't going to happen because Jesters are very, very quick class.
Mm-hmm.
So it's much more likely that you'll finale someone and they'll live, and you have to hope that they don't go next and fuck you horribly. Dirk Stab is fine because it bypasses guard and it pushes you forward if you really need it. But you should be taking him mostly for stress heals and buffs in this case. Like the bleed build is a hybrid because you can't make a full bleed build on Jester. It's not like you can take 4 bleed skills on him. But what the bleed build does exceptionally well is because he stays in one place, you can buff consistently.
Right.
So you should be taking, since Harvest is already unlocked and thus won't cost you as much, you should be taking Dirk Stab, Harvest, Inspiring Tune, and Battle Ballad.
Dirk Stab.
Level up Battle Ballad because Battle Ballad like buffs you, and a higher level buff is a good idea.
3 speed, 7 accuracy. Got the such fantastic crits. Dirk Stab. Alright. I do like this build. I am going to play it when you're not around and convince you someday that it is useful. But hey, Norian.
What, the finale build?
Yeah, the finale build I think is actually good for dungeon crawling. I do. Like if you're wiping, I mean, one of the best ways. Hey, Norian, we're in the voice channel if you'd like to join in Twitch. Let's see.
I'll say this. Having been around since Darkest Dungeon premiered on early access like 6 or 7 years ago, there was a point where you could finale Jester everybody. You could literally take 4 Jesters and finale Jester the whole game.
Yeah, that's my sense about the Jester is that, like, you know, a lot of veteran players hate the Jester now because of the finale debuff, but I still think it's viable.
It is not, not at all. Game
Not
has
not
to
not
be the
for
battle where it fucks
not
you. That's
not
how it
for
works.
not for a boss. I think it's viable for. Oh shoot, I'm buffing the wrong one.
Even for regular mobs, though, Finale has to be used from the front, which means you, unless you're putting your Jester in the first rank as your standard battle order, which you shouldn't be, you can't Finale on first turn, and it does mediocre damage anyway because you have to buff it for it to do damage.
Right. Right.
So you can't use it off the first turn, which means you can't wipe on the first turn with it, which is what you should be doing in most dungeons if you can.
That's true.
You should be wiping the battle in the first turn.
Well, Dirk isn't bad. Dirk isn't bad. I mean, it's got an 8 crit, 100% AC base.
No, I didn't say anything bad about Dirk Stab. You can put Dirk Stab into a hybrid build to reorient yourself if you get shuffled, which is decent. But you don't use solo and Finale because they'll horribly fuck you.
Well, so how I was playing him before was I was keeping him in the third row. I would Dirk on the first move,
Second, right?
and then I would Finale on the second, and you know,
Right.
like on average, and then stress heal for the rest of the battle, which was
But
working pretty
If
well.
you Finale off the second move in the round, you're only getting a 30% damage buff, and Finale doesn't do a lot of damage baseline.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what you're doing is you're crippling yourself for the rest of the battle to get off a moderately damaging attack.
Most
like-
most battles though, usually you own the battle by round 3, if you're doing things right.
You should. If you're Finale Gesturing, you're already not, though.
Yeah, but I think in the ruins
lower levels, you can get away with that. If you're playing like a regular like novice dungeon, you can get away with that because the enemies are so. You are compared to your enemies, you are the strongest against them in the novice dungeons.
Right.
It only gets more difficult.
Yeah, I see that.
Well, the reason is because novice dungeons have to be balanced for a level 0 party, and they go up to level 2 and you can still do it, so there's 3 levels of novice dungeons. So the enemies are the weakest in novice dungeons compared to your characters. They are the strongest in champion dungeons, where they just don't give a fuck, and people will regularly bleed you for 16 every turn. It's like, alright, cool, thanks. Love it. Or you bring in like a level 5 instead of a level 6, and you get slammed for 80 stress in 1 turn.
Yeah. I'm with you. Ooh, this damage stone, I didn't realize. That's actually not too bad. Huh. I need to sell some things. I 3 grand is so much money.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Alright, hold on. What is that amulet there? On the top row? Green amulet?
I can get rid of that, right? Antiquarian.
What does it do?
33% healing seed received.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty shit.
I probably don't need 2. I love Dark Bracers, but I probably don't need 2 of them, do I? Or maybe they're
Dark
useful.
Bracer? You should keep double Dark Bracer. Dark Bracers are strong.
Yeah, they're
Because
pretty.
you're doing torchless runs. So
Yeah.
yes, you should keep them.
What about this blight resist? Probably get rid of that.
What is it for?
I don't know. I never used blight resist or disease resist. Probably useless, isn't it?
No. What item are you highlighting? Because I can't tell.
Oh, Book of Constitution.
Yeah, because you went, what is this blight resist? And I'm like, which trinket are you talking about?
Oh, am I not streaming?
No, you're streaming, but I'm on such a delay that I can't. It's not real time, and also the cursor doesn't follow the thing, remember?
That's so
I
funny.
can't tell what you're highlighting until you're highlighting it, and I'm on a delay. So you're like, what about this blight resist? And I'm like, dude, you're talking about, you're highlighting the dark bracer right now. Like, I don't know what you're talking about.
That's really funny.
Yeah, you should keep the dark bracers. Oh, you actually have shield breaker stuff, so that's pretty decent. It's good.
Is this stuff really? I'm not.
I mean, it's better than nothing. Would you argue that it's not better than nothing?
I try to do better than nothing.
If you want some more of the money, you can get rid of the what is it, like gambler's card in the bottom row.
You don't like that so much?
Shit trinket.
Yeah. Because of the death blow resist?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Death blow resist is something you want.
Yeah.
And again, like, you're used to being able to keep people at high health. This game won't tolerate that. You won't be able to do that. It doesn't matter how many healers you have. When you've got enemies that can do things like, again, hit the entire party for 45 every turn, you're not keeping them on high health. What matters is keeping them off death's door.
Yeah. No, I'm with
And
you.
of course, if you can keep them to a point where one hit won't bring them to death's door, that's the ideal. But it's not likely to be able to happen, because what'll happen is the 4 monsters will go, oh look, the healer, and deal 70 or 80 damage to the healer in one round, and it's like, all right, well, you're on death's door now. I can heal you for 7, but if they hit me again, I'm going to get hit for 12 and go down to death's door again. And that's just the reality of the situation. So the focus is keeping people off of death's door. It's not keeping people on high health. High health is what you use food for, like, or your extra. If you can disable the fight, the extra turns is what when you heal.
Well, you're talking to me like I feel like late game, which I should be, you know.
Even veteran dungeons though, they'll smack you around for, 5, 10, 15, 20 in a round and take off half your health in one turn.
Well, I do worry about the tree slam. The tree slam is
tree branch is an example of that. Confusion spores will also fuck you really hard on that because the blight damage will really tear you to pieces.
Yeah.
Crap, what is it called? He's a pigman with javelins. He'll hit the back 3 ranks for like 15 every other move. So again, keeping people high health is nice. It's not viable. It just isn't.
I believe you.
If you were doing a regular run, you might be able to do something like that, where you don't have to be in the dark and get critted all the time.
Yeah.
But you're going to be eating a lot of crits, and there's not much you can do about it. The one thing I will say is get rid of Faded whenever you see it. Faded will fuck you on this, because it's like, you miss into a hit. Oh, cool! That includes all hits against me. And the enemies will go, oh look, that idiot has Faded. Let's smack him for 90 damage.
Oh god. Alright. Well, let's see here. So, speed. God damn it, quirk?
It's fine.
Okay.
Calm and slow reflexes are both really terrible. And you have 3 quirks that screw you.
Yep. Yep.
God damn.
Well, I want, let's see. What do we do for health here? I always try to keep my Jester a little higher.
What you're doing is damage. Damage is what matters. The Vestal gets whatever is left over. If anything, she should get the map because you actually have some Jester stuff.
Okay. I like the trap disarm, but that's fine. So.
Well, no, I'm saying the Vestal would get the map, so someone still has it.
Yep.
It's not like they don't have it anymore.
Well, no, the trap disarm is on an individual basis.
Right.
And so you get that stress healing for every trap.
Good at it, but
I see. It's even 65, better than the Jester. I just like that straight up like 85% trap, and then you get that guaranteed stress heal, which is nice.
I mean, it's fine. If you really want to put it on the Jester, that's fine, since he's taking kind of a support role here. But it really depends on what else you can throw on there. Which I'd put the crescendo box on him, and if you really want the map on him, I'd put the map on him.
Wouldn't we want the crescendo box on someone that we want to speed up and give a lot more damage?
You mean the person that can buff everyone's speed and damage?
Fair point. All right. I'll give you that.
If you had another way to boost speed, I would have told you to put that one on him instead of crescendo box, but
I do
since
not.
he's a support role here, he's going to be buffing and stress healing for the most part. So even if he goes first, he's just going to buff everyone else's damage. So it's like, all right, well, we'll do that then. And then the shield breaker and the highwaymen get the bracers? Because if I remember correctly, the bracers give more damage.
They give crit and dodge.
That's fine.
Yep.
Crit is still damage.
And stress healing. 8% crits. Fantastic.
Then I would give... Oh, crap. I'd probably give the focus ring to the shield breaker.
Okay. Then...
Who has the higher base dodge stat? That's the real question.
The highwayman has a...
Shield breaker or the highwayman?
Highwayman has a 40.
Okay.
Should we give
then
that...
The highwayman gets the legendary bracer? I don't really use the legendary bracer. What does it do?
20% extra damage.
Oh, yep. Yeah, he gets the damage.
Okay.
What do you have for the shield breaker's actual trinkets, by the way?
Shield breaker's trinkets are focus ring and dark bracer.
No, his like class trinkets in the menu. The top two.
The you mean the pierce, puncture, captivate? You mean his skills?
In the trinkets.
Oh. They're not very
There you
good.
go.
Sorry. They're 10% protection or 30% blight chance. Not very good.
The blight chance is decent, actually. I would actually take off the focus ring and put that on. The blight
Really? I never fail on the
because you have
blight chance.
Captivate, and it reduces his dodge, which isn't great, because shield breaker is a dodge class, technically.
Let me think here.
Shieldbreaker doesn't get a whole lot of crits, but Shieldbreaker's already pretty accurate, and reducing dodge for a slight accuracy buff and a slight crit buff isn't a big deal on someone who's already super accurate and doesn't get a lot of crits. However, you are... Oh no, are you just running... You're just running Captivate, right? Yeah, don't worry about it. Keep it the same.
Yeah.
You're not running Adder's Kiss, and you're not running whatever the other one is.
I think it's gonna. Yeah, I think it's gonna be okay. I think it's gonna be okay with the focus ring.
Yeah.
What about do we want to give 30% healing skills to the Vestal?
Oh, you have the scroll? Excellent.
The
you have
Juna's head. So extra stress, but
yeah.
I love
Well,
the extra
if
healing.
you really wanted to counter that, you could just give her the Book of Stress, and it would counter most of that.
It's true. All right, done. Done. All right, Terry, your advice scares me, but I'm gonna do it. But I'm gaining more confidence in your way of thinking with each conversation. Ooh, oh, interesting. We get consecrated essence to start.
Correct, yes. That's how this works. That's why this mission is a little bit harder than normal.
Huh.
Because you start with less inventory.
Alright, this is going to be my last dungeon for a little bit today. Let's hope this goes well. 3 shovels.
By the way, you can hold shift and it moves an entire stack.
Oh. You can buy the entire stack?
Yeah, or sell it.
Oh, that's cool. I'll do that for food
not
in the future.
Not an entire stack of goods, but an entire inventory stack.
Okay. That's good to know. That'll save me time. What do you think about
Also-
this for a medium?
I'd lose a key. I'd lose a bandage. I would lose both anti-venoms.
Well, you
and
need...
one
you need
more herb, and that'd be fine.
I'm trying to remember. I feel like you need the something here.
There is a curio that requires anti-venom in the ruins, but that's the thing. There's one curio that requires anti-venom in the ruins.
Okay.
And the big thing is you're also trying to make money here. So you're trying to go in with less numbers of things but higher stacks of them.
All right. Well, then would you be... Well, then, I don't know, just this is something that makes me a little more comfortable. What do you think about that?
Yeah, that's more reasonable.
Holy water, 4 of them? Is that too many? Yeah. All right.
3 keys is probably too many. 4 holy waters is not. The ruins is full of shit that runs on holy water. holy water and herbs are good on every single dungeon, no matter what it is, because they are all filled with holy water and herb things.
Yeah.
And they're also very, very useful in combat, because herbs can negate debuffs, like the Hellions.
Oh shit! Really?
Yes.
Oh god.
If they're not like red arrow debuffs, you can just get rid of them with herbs.
Interesting. So, Norian, are you still with us? You've been quiet in chat, and I'm very chatty with Tara on Discord.
Can the defiled be consecrated? Can the fallen find?
So first,
Almost as fast as I write.
yes, Norian's very quick on the keyboard. Let's see here. I've never done the audio on while I'm streaming, so it's kind of fun. Is this worth it?
The game has a tendency to completely fuck you, but it's just a curio. So
Secrets and
but
wonders
it is
can
only
be found in
backtracking
the
one
most
thing,
tenebrous
so it should be.
corners of this place.
Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, I go ahead and I just walk through and then walk back. The backtracking seems to be not worth it in my mind.
It isn't unless you have backtracker.
Do you need it on the whole party though, right?
No, you don't have one person.
Norian, you're lurking. 10-finger typing, only skill I nearly mastered.
I remember taking like a stupid typing class in like what elementary school.
Like Mavis Beacon.
No, it was like a time wizard.
So I've never seen a spearman before. Norian, does Tara's voice appear in the stream? Alright, so what does a spearman do?
Spearman fucks you.
So spearman needs to go down quickly, I'm imagining.
I mean, all of them do. Like, realistically, they all really need to go down quickly. Yeah. Spearman's bad. The biggest threat here are the ones that
Come
aren't
on.
stealth.
Coral. Jeez. See, this is how dungeons end really quickly, where I get 4 crits in a row. Jesus.
Yep.
Is this
That's
end
how-
game for me here? Come on, guys.
It is
Oh,
how it is.
shit.
Hey, remember what I said about keeping people off death's
Oh
door?
my god. This is insane.
Yep.
I even buffed everyone.
I like the fact that you were like, oh yeah, but you could run like Finale Jester, it's not a big deal. This is what the dungeons are like for the rest of the game. Like,
It's
this is what you
incredible. Incredible. Oh my god. I'm like, my heart is pounding. Cause like I can rebrand this as a Bloodmoon no light all bosses run, just remove no deaths, but like I don't want to. I really don't want to.
By the way, Jester can stack that Battle Mallet buff. It doesn't just work once, you can just keep spamming it and fucking destroy people.
Yeah, I'm thinking about doing that, but I'm gonna go ahead and get ahead of the stress healing. Jesus, I mean, this is really bad.
Oh yeah.
Like on the first battle to have so much stress, this is it's terrible. I can't pistol shot because
Because he's in front. Exactly. This is why you have tracking shot, just in case.
Interesting. Let's give the shield breaker a shield, and now.
Well, reduce stealth, which is also very, very nice. Which is why I said you don't need to expose so much.
Oh, I should have done that. Okay. So I need to.
No, you need to stun. Prevent the damage in the first place. Don't try to heal it away.
That's fair. Okay. Yes.
If that man quarrels, you're fucked. Because it's gonna quarrel someone and it's gonna hurt.
Whew.
Nah, fuck you. Nice block. That mechanic should never have been made. It's too OP.
Inspiration.
You don't like the block?
I like it because I'm a player of the game
Continually
and it's strong,
onslaught.
but it's bad for the design of the game.
Destroy
If that makes any
them.
sense.
You think so?
Well, yeah, because it's an automatic damage block. It's a damage deflection for no reason, and there's
fair.
a main mechanic. Only shield breaker.
Terrors may indeed stop these shadows, but yonder, a
Gives
glint
scales
of gold.
in defense, but it's like there's like one source of it in the game, and it completely negates all damage. That's ridiculous. If it were like protection, and it gave him like
A time to
even if it was like 50
beyond
protection,
one's limits.
wicked high.
You should
make more sense from a design standpoint.
you should really be talking to the designers. I mean, you're one of the like most educated.
Why did you do that? No, what did you do? Why'd you move him to the front? He had duelist advance for that.
Well, I'm just messing. I'm stalling here. I'm just trying to get my stress heals in.
Fair enough.
Obliterated.
Don't stall for too long though, because the reinforcements will come.
Oh yeah, I mean I've
Success so clearly.
I run this sometimes where I'm okay with the reinforcements, where it's just oh come on you jester ass.
You aren't okay with the reinforcements when the reinforcements give you massive stress damage.
So yeah, that is a new mechanic that I have not seen previously. Oh god,
Hey,
did
look,
you?
an altar.
What the hell is this thing? I've never seen this thing before.
That's
Corrupted.
an altar.
Oh, I need that. Ah, okay.
That's what you use your little bobbers on.
Cool. But see, like, I can't use the food to heal this. I mean,
You can only use up to 4 food at a time.
oh, I didn't know it was 4.
Yeah.
But, God, I'm
That's
not
also
ready.
why you might want the granary, because the granary comes from healing.
Oh, interesting. That's really funny. Have you ever watched the Filthy Robots videos? He was specifically saying, "Oh, Shambler, are you freaking kidding me? This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about." Oh, fuck.
You're fine.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, you're okay. You shouldn't move the Jester from position 4. Leave him there and buff everyone. The shield breaker goes forward, pushing the Vestal into the back.
I'm gonna buff everybody. The Ballad.
Yep, that's the play.
Whew, this might be a turn-by-turn, like, debate here.
For the delay to end and seeing what I think.
Yes. I'm thinking about, so we've got the Highwayman. I can buff him.
Distracting shot here.
Yep.
You can't move him back.
Ooh, we got a crit. Nice.
That doesn't matter because the damage modifier is minus 80%.
I'm gonna put the shield breaker on shield.
No, shield breaker uses pierce.
Really? I mean, I want the protection. No?
No, you don't. You want to end this fight quickly, is what you want.
Wow, 23 crit. Boom.
Yep.
Oh god, the withdrawal.
This is why you didn't want to block, because undulating withdrawal doesn't have actual high damage. It deals very low damage, but has a high chance to blight for a lot of damage, and it wouldn't eat a block for nothing.
Alright, do I want to stun the Shambler? Do I want to stun the Spores? What do I want to do here? Do I want to heal the party?
You can stun the Shambler, or you can stun one of the Clapper Claws. I recommend stunning. If you're going to stun a Clapper Claw, stun the second Clapper Claw. But if you want to stun the Shambler, that's also a valid play, because they're both going to die before they get to do anything. Provided you hit. But, you know, that's the bet. Either way, you're not healing here.
I really want to heal. I really want you. You are making me so stressed out. I really want to heal.
You don't have the option to heal here. If you heal here, they're going to get a turn off, and that's not okay.
Eesh. Just for safety, I'm going to stun one of the Spores.
I don't even call them Spores. I call them Clapper Claws because it's the only move that they use.
Do I want?
Now you can Dirk Stab, yes.
Yes.
In which case, you want to probably Dirk Stab the Shambler.
The Shambler, not the front row.
Yes. Well, because
Ooh.
the Shield Breaker is going to be smacking the first guy, and the second guy is stunned. So it's not...
Well, I can point blank shot. I have to point blank shot actually, so.
That also works.
Goodbye. Ooh, this is working out.
Yep.
Temporarily. Oh, and then I'm going to stun the Shambler.
Yep. And then you're going to kill the...
Resist, of course.
Yeah.
How does the... okay. How does the Shambler have 120% stun resist all of a sudden?
Because he's a boss. Fuck you. That's why. Kill the spore. Don't fuck with it.
Annihilated.
Tara, you're giving me hope. Norian, thank you for the support and the kitty love. The Shambler's driving me nuts.
This hasn't gone too poorly. You've taken damage, but not a ton of stress, and the Shambler deals a shitload of stress damage and not much regular damage.
Should I be bleeding? Should I do Harvest right now?
You could realistically bleed them, yes. I would recommend Harvest.
It's actually not a terrible move. Okay. Clapper, Claw, Crap. 5 damage.
It's fine.
Do I want to take out one of the spores? Should I just keep one of the spores alive here?
No, you really don't want to.
Just pierce the Shambler.
No, actually, I would say oh shit. How much speed do the spores have? That's the real question.
14. 11.
14 speed on the spores?
14 for the second one. 11 for the first. There's an action remaining on the first spore. I think I should take it out.
I'm thinking about that. How much speed does your Vestal have? Because you buffed the shit out of it.
7. So not enough.
Okay. Then yeah. Smack.
Goodbye, spore. Okay. 20% damage quest buff. How the hell did that happen?
What?
Like, I just looking at the buffs for the shield breaker.
From the corrupted altar. That was from the corrupted altar.
Maybe. Alright, I'm gonna riposte.
Yep.
And on the Shambler. Or, yeah?
That's fine. The spore is going to get an action off, and then it's going to die. So it's fine.
And I want to heal everybody here. No? Probably a bad idea.
I would stun the Shambler. Actually, what's your chance?
Oh shit. Shit, that was a waste. I should have healed. Damn it.
What is your chances of the Shambler?
Stunning the Shambler seems like the Shambler has 120% stun resist, so I just can't do it.
That's
Yeah.
not true. How much stun proc does your
Not enough. It's like
Okay.
130%, 10% chance. Then.
10% chance?
Yeah. Yeah. I should be healing.
Feels real bad.
I'm gonna harvest. Sound good?
Yep, that'll prevent the move from going off, assuming it hits.
Yep. So, okay. And then point blank shot in front. 45. Oh my
Yep.
god. Holy cow.
Do you see why I was like, no, you should be running point blank shot?
Yeah.
Unforeseen.
I'm starting to get really concerned about health here.
Again, you
Pierce.
heal after this is done. The problem with the blocks when it comes to Shield Breaker is that Shambler doesn't deal a lot of direct damage.
Yeah.
So the blocks don't do anything.
Whoosh. Oh, look at that 18 crit in the back. Incredible. What, Riposte? I love you. You are so good for the Shambler.
Yep.
Oh my god. Should I be balloted? Putting a ballot on everybody?
At this point, how much bleed does he have on him?
Not much. 3 damage.
Total?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Can bleed again.
Yeah, you should probably ballot or harvest, one of the two.
I'm gonna boost the speed for everybody.
Sounds good. The Shield Breaker is killing the guy in second, by the way. That's what's happening.
Should I hit the spores in front, or should I go try to take on the Shambler? Oh, 17 crit. Nice.
How much health does the Shambler have?
Shambler's down to 17. He's gonna get a bleed round, so 14 health next turn. I'm just gonna go ahead and pierce him down.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do.
Oh, 1 health. 1 health. Seriously.
And Vestal there.
Exposed to a killing blow.
Oh my god. Oh my. I can't do anything with the Vestal because the Vestal's in front now. Oh,
Now you move her backwards.
shit.
Injury
Shit.
and despondence
She could
set the stage
could
for
lose her though.
hours of
Could be this end game.
Or cowardice.
Yep.
God damn it.
It'll work.
Oh my god. I'm losing my mind here.
You're not gonna be able to kill. Yeah, I was gonna say you should kill the champion.
The space between worlds is no
God.
place for
You
mortal
can
man.
advance.
Oh no.
Yep.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'm gonna lose my Vestal.
Reeling, gasping,
Oh
taken
no.
off the edge into madness.
Are you kidding me? Oh my,
Lives.
oh my god. Vestal's alive. Heal everybody. Thank you.
Yep.
Oh.
As I said, this is about keeping people off of death's door.
Perched at the very precipice of
That's the
oblivion.
best you can do.
Oh my god. And they're dodging? Seriously. Oh god. Oh god. This is like the closest I've ever run anything before.
I mean, welcome to the Chandler fight on a dungeon that isn't the easiest difficulty in the game. Like, this is how things go.
Their formation is broken.
I
Defensive.
The point is, you kill one of them.
Confidence
mean, I've had to
surges as
kill
the enemy crumbles.
like 3 Shamblers on this already. I got the candle,
Remind yourself that overconfidence
which is
a
useless
slow
for
and
me.
insidious
Damn
killer.
it.
No, it's pretty useful.
Well, I feel like this run is like this dungeon's over now.
It's because it kind of is. But hold up, we can recover. You know how we can recover?
How are we gonna
Fucking camping. That's how. I would use. Oh no, you don't have any bandages. You don't have any bleeding with it. But you want those dice. Those dice are very, very good.
Oh my god. Every single time I see a hallway battle like that when I'm scouting, I'm just thinking to myself, that's going to be a Shambler. And this time it was. Ugh. I'm gonna have a heart attack. My god, I'm too young. I'm not too young. Too old, probably. I'm just gonna keep going. Maybe I don't need the bandages.
Yeah, you should be fine without. At least from a carrier perspective, you should be fine.
Alright, we can camp here. Oh boy.
That was a hell of an opener for the fight.
Yeah,
Together.
right?
Opening for the
Furtive
Shambler
and
fight.
vulnerable.
Oh no.
Rats
Obviously,
in a maze.
eating for you, Vestal, is
Oh, of course, naturally.
naturally.
What does the Vestal have for camping skills?
Not much.
Yes, it can. It can absolutely appear more than once in a dungeon.
Oh god. Oh god. Well, I'm gonna prevent a nighttime ambush.
Oh, that's the third. Then yeah. Oh, bandits.
For the bandit, yeah. We have mockery to all companions minus 20 stress.
Nope.
No?
Oh, you only. God, that's terrible.
Yeah, we don't have really good options here.
You don't even have Ever Roses and Storm, which is fantastic. That's really upsetting. All right.
I think mockery.
You have like no options. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's pretty.
You should be bandaging the Vestal, so she doesn't get put on death's door.
That's a good point.
You should mockery the shield breaker.
Well, mockery is all companion. Oh, I see. You have to choose one. Okay.
Correct.
Well, I should do that for the highwayman, no?
No, because the idea is you're going to stress heal. You're going to stress heal the shield breaker and the Vestal. You are not going to need to stress heal the highwayman. Because if you mockery the highwayman goes to 54. If you mockery the shield breaker, he goes to like 70. But then you're stress healing the shield breaker instead of spreading the stress across all 4 people.
Okay.
Of course, the ideal here is getting a shitload of free stress healing the Vestal out of her affliction.
Okay.
But, you know, that's how it goes. By the way, the candle is useful. Do you know why the candle is useful? Because you can sell it for a shitload of money. That's why. That's why it's useful.
I'll agree with that. So then I should do minus 50. I should use 2 encourages, probably, and reduce the stress on the Jester and the Vestal.
No, the Jester is fine. Don't do anything to the Jester. You want to stress heal the shield breaker and shield and the.
Oh yeah, because he's virtuous.
The Jester has stalwart, so it's fine.
Yep. That's good. Or should I heal? Maybe I could use wound care on the Vestal. Or yeah, it's probably what I want to do then.
No, you don't.
Well, I can't.
You want to stress heal. Oh, you can't encourage her. Then yeah, heal her. Whatever it is. If you can't encourage her.
Yeah.
The idea is to get her to 0 so she doesn't have her affliction anymore.
Whew. The strategy here.
As the light gains purchase,
Proper
spirits
strategy.
are lifted.
Proper strategy.
Their purpose is made clear.
All right, I'm gonna get down to 8 food.
That's risky, but all right.
All right, maybe not. All right.
Fix your fucking party composition first. Get your people back into marching order.
Oh God.
Let me help you out here. See, go to the map and hit the button. That's 2 things next to each other. 2 arrows. And that puts them in marching order.
Oh. I was not aware of that. Okay.
Yep.
So I guess we're gonna go to the left here. There's no choice.
Oh yeah. We have to check everywhere because this game will absolutely screw us.
Yep.
Be like, yo, I heard you like going the whole map and having to backtrack.
Carelessness will find no clemency.
Freaking
in
kidding
this
me?
place.
Norian! Bad luck, Norian. Yeah, Norian. I think it can appear twice. Norian,
That's real bad.
you're irrational now, Norian. And I'm healing you for 2. Because you're scaring me.
Reasonable.
Alright, well, this is not... I can say safely this is not going well. Oh
I'd
boy.
say it's actually going pretty well.
Oh, come on.
Don't fucking worry about it. Drag that guy in the back to the front. Puncture him. Nope.
Should I buff? I think I'm gonna buff the party.
Yeah, probably. But the first play was to puncture the bone courtier in the back, so back and forward, so you can...
Tempting goblet. Eek. Eek.
And of course, target someone who's already, freaking out.
Oh no.
As
Oh,
life
God.
ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
Shit. I can't heal the shield breaker. I feel like I need to run away potentially. It's not going well. Oh, thank you.
If you wanted to do that, it would have been before you had the chance to heal. Still working. Yep, like I said, Irrational has a very high chance of just being like, nope, fuck you, up to all those things. See? I mean, you can if you want to. It's always an option.
I'm gonna stun. I'm gonna really hope that she can get a shield up. She can get a shield up.
Haunting the hearts of men.
Okay, we have a shield up. Okay. I'm less panicked. Ugh.
Less hard attack. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Stress damage to the person that stress
As the
heals
theme
themselves.
falls,
Do it.
a faint hope blossoms.
I'm getting really lucky with the riposte here. This is super cool.
Most is very, very good. And you bust with his damage. Which is why I told you to put the bracer on him.
press this advantage.
Yeah.
Give them no
Yeah,
quarter.
it's time to start getting snappy here.
Yeah. Oh man.
No one can spice.
Okay.
Spice good. Shut up. Your goddamn mouth. You should be puncturing this man. Dragon.
I am so upset right now. I had no idea Irrational was so terrible.
Oh yeah, no, Irrational's bad. The only one that's worse is Abusive. Abusive is worse.
Well struck.
Oh god. Oh no.
Actually, no, Hopeless is also worse. Because Hopeless will,
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
garbage. Hey, look, food.
Yeah, but
Value.
this is I'm down to 6 food now. I'm panicked. I'm very panicked right now.
What's our debuffs looking like?
Move resist, stun resist down, crit. I think we're okay.
Alright.
I'm going to just Shield Breaker's putting up a shield every fight now. Because I can't lose the Shield Breaker.
You can't lose anybody.
If
isn't
only
that the point?
treasure could staunch
Well,
the
yeah, that's
flow
technically
of
correct.
otherworldly corruption.
Oh, hold up. Oh no, that was mortality debuffs. Okay.
Yeah. Oh man, everybody's so stressed out. I think I really got to call it. Please don't be a fight in this room. Please don't be a fight in this room. I really don't understand why my scouting is not triggering. It should be much higher.
Because the game hates you.
The game does hate me. It definitely does hate me.
It hates everyone. This is, and again, this is still like the medium difficulty. It gets harder than this, a lot harder.
This is the medium difficulty?
This is a veteran dungeon. There's a level above this.
Oh, yes. Don't remind me. I'm so freaking panicked about the champion level. Oh
It's
man.
much like the veteran level, except all the damage is way higher. All
Ah.
the stress damage is way higher. You get some enemies that are like, yo, I heard you like having a healthy team. Let me hit you for like 40.
Alright, do we get food? Do we get food?
Wealth beyond
Are you
measure,
kidding me? No
awarded
food?
to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Oh man.
This isn't the one that gives food, I don't think.
Okay, I think this is it.
From becoming unwound.
This is it. I can't. We are abandoning the quest. This is a fail. This is an official fail. Oh man, I am sad.
Well, no, it's still a success. Look at what we came out with.
Yeah.
Where there is
Well,
no peril in the task.
I mean, yeah.
there can be no glory.
I have
in
left-
Finish
accomplishment.
the quest, but that doesn't matter.
I have left dungeons with less money and successfully completed the quest. So, all right, here we go. Let's find some bad quirks. Early riser,
Gift is very good.
lethargy.
Early Riser is fine.
Yeah, that's
It doesn't do anything. It's fine.
yeah. My sent down.
Lethargy is a problem.
Yeah, lethargy. We're gonna have to treat. Oosh. All right. Nobody died. No fail, Norin. That's right. That's what I'm gonna tell myself.
The sum.
What is this town as a buzz?
Sanguine
Why is that always the town
That's
event?
because you fucked up and activated the courtyard.
Oh shit, is that why?
Yeah.
Do I have to do the courtyard to get rid of that?
Oh, hold up. No, the town. Hold on. Did you do the courtyard?
I have not done the courtyard.
Oh, then yeah, that's the normal thing. You're just going to keep getting that over and over and over again.
Uh-huh.
Until you do the courtyard. And then
Okay.
you'll do the courtyard, and it will get way worse. Don't open the courtyard. Don't do it.
That's sort of the plan.
Oh no, you locked in tough? Why?
You don't like tough?
It's fine, but it's so not worth locking in.
Oh.
If you want to lock something in, you lock in luminous, or on guard, or quick reflexes. You don't lock in tough.
It was my only positive option on that character, and I had to get rid of something very negative. So, and I had a free.
Okay, then that's reasonable if it was free.
Yeah, it was free.
Ancestors Vintage. That's a Crimson Curse trinket right there.
Yeah, I haven't done anything with the Crimson Curse. I don't know if it's. I'm scared of it.
Don't. It's very bad. It is fucking awful.
Yeah, I think it'd be fun after I beat the game, not now.
Well, like, to put it in perspective, the final boss of the courtyard cost me 4 teams of level 6 characters of fully formed parties.
Jesus.
Because it's basically entirely RNG if you can reasonably kill her.
Yeah.
Because she gets 4 actions around if you're unlucky.
4?
Yeah, and she can hit the entire party for the aforementioned, like, 20, 30, 40. Shuffle the entire team in one move.
Okay. They're scaring me.
Leech health.
You are very, very much scaring me right now.
If you aren't super unlucky, and you can stun her at the right time, you can kill her very, very quickly. But if you don't do that, she will murder you, and there is nothing you can do about it.
Yeesh. I feel like this is the sharpening sheath. Probably.
Oh, hold up. Do you have an abomination?
I do not. I do not have any abominations.
What's in the stagecoach right now?
Good question. Ooh, Master.
Because abominations are pretty good.
Really?
Yeah. For what they do, they're very, very nasty.
I wonder if I should extend the roster again.
Extending the roster and extending the stagecoach are the first things that you should be doing every run.
Increase the number of available heroes to 5. Would you agree with? What's better here? Should I do this or should I do this?
How full is your roster? Because I can't tell.
25.
Is it full?
It is full.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I would extend your roster.
Oh boy. Okay. Let's get rid of some busts. Don't need those.
And you can sell the candle
Great
for like
heroes can be found even here,
for like 5.5.
in the mud and rain.
7,500. That's incredible.
75. Excellent. Well, there you go.
That made it worth it. That made it all
As
worth
I
it.
said, I was like, dude, you're fine.
Well, yeah. Well, I didn't feel that way afterwards, but
You also have the dice for the Jester, which is disgusting.
really,
Read what they do.
yeah, 7% crit. I mean, that'll do it. That'll do it.
They're not my favorite. Well,
A
they're not my
lawman
favorite
and his
dice.
faithful
either.
beast.
I like the
bond
blood dice and I
forged
like the
by
lucky dice
battle
better,
and
but
bloodshed.
it's still very, very good. Also, you should be taking the abomination here.
I just feel like it's not worth taking level zeros.
Exclusive.
You're
This
wrong.
man is more dangerous
You know
than
why?
he seems.
Why?
Because level zeros can be thrown away.
That's fair. That's fair.
And also, you could probably use an abomination. Because abominations are very versatile.
I've my experience with abominations, I can't deal with the stress. I mean, maybe.
Stress still sells. What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
Well, for the rest of the party.
Why are you transforming them then?
I guess, yeah, that's probably, I guess I see what you're saying. Huh.
If the stress is a problem, stop transforming them.
Fair point. I think just
Like,
early
no.
game, I stayed away from them.
Like, read Beastmile and Manacles. They are, like, ridiculous skills.
Yeah,
They're insane.
that is really good, actually.
Manacles is, other than Barbaric Yawp, which can only be used twice a fight, Manacles is the best stun in the game.
Huh.
Well, because it's got only a minus 60 damage mod. It can even at level 1, it hits for like 7.
That is kind of amazing, actually. Yeah, that was a missed opportunity, for sure, with the Abomination.
Yep.
Uh,
I like how you were like, oh, oh, he turns into a giant monster, so I should be doing that every fight.
Right, week 34, discovering that the abomination is viable. Ah, crap. Damn it. Well, if I have to ever do this again, I will do a better job, even though I think I've done a terrible one.
So you should be doing the novice mission in the ruins right now.
Okay.
Do you see the reward for the novice ruins in the the novice mission in the ruins?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's so good. It's so ridiculous.
That is actually really, really good. Okay. All right. I'm with you. Well, because I gotta jump off. Before I jump off, let's chat about what needs to happen here. So, for ruins, I gotta use my level 2. Probably don't need to use my level. I'm gonna save these 3 for a boss fight.
Reasonable thing to do.
So for a medium, it's 3 experience. So I could bring the Highwayman if I wanted to. Oh, not the Highwayman, the Bounty Hunter. Reynold's gonna be good, right? He's still got Klepto, unfortunately.
Yep.
I'm okay with that.
It really shouldn't be.
I don't want to pay for it.
Then you shouldn't have gotten it locked in the first place.
Yeah. Well, it's not locked in.
Yes, it is.
Is that what that skull means?
Yeah.
How does it get locked in? Is it?
It gets locked in by you not fixing it over time, and now it costs like 10 times as much to remove it.
You're kidding.
I'm not.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So how much?
It's not like you can't remove it. You can remove it. It just costs, like, compare the cost for Kleptomaniac to Nervous Bleeder.
Oh, freak. Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, crap. Okay, so another education that I'm getting. All right.
Yeah, if it's something overwhelmingly terrible, get rid of it immediately. Don't fucking sit around with it and keep taking them on missions, because it will lock in and you will get destroyed by it.
That's
So
really
it's like, oh cool, I've locked in Calm, Off Guard, Slow Draw, and Weak Grip on Life, and Kleptomaniac and Curious. Excellent, I love it.
I am a very sad human right now. I did not know this. Did not know any of this. Okay. Ooh. So, Houndmaster would be okay.
For Ruins?
You don't like the Houndmaster for the ruins? I like this.
Houndmaster's a lead character.
I like the Houndmaster everywhere. I love
The
this.
Houndmaster is good in most places because it is the most versatile class in the game.
Yeah.
But they are a bleed character. If you're going to run Houndmaster in the Ruins, I would recommend running Doge Hound, which is a guarding build, or Stun Hound, which is a rank 2 Houndmaster build. It's very silly.
So something like this?
You'd be probably running, yeah, basically. You wouldn't be running Cry Havoc though, because you're in rank 2, so you'd be able to run it. You're running with wounds instead.
I do like the stress heal though.
You would be in rank 2, so you would not be able to run him. You would not be able to play Cry Havoc at all, because he doesn't jump around the formation, so it's not. But you'd be running Blackjack, because it's really, really good. It's actually, in its niche, it's better than Manacles is, because it deals so much damage, and it has a very, very high stun chance. But you have to be in rank 1 or 2, as a class that doesn't normally sit in rank 1 or 2.
Yeah. I think I'd rather just keep him rank 3.
Fair enough.
And stress healing, guarding, rushing. What does he do? Okay. And then, I mean, it's either that or the Jester.
You have an Antiquarian and a Grave Robber, and you haven't even considered them.
I mean, yeah, tell me, what do you think?
So Antiquarian, again, is basically worthless in combat, but you can slot them in anywhere, which is nice. And also you need money desperately.
I do need money.
your second and first rank should be Shieldbreaker and Abomination. Well, Abomination and Shieldbreaker.
I feel very uncomfortable using the Abomination at a level 0. But you're saying just throw him away.
I'm saying if he gets too fucked up, you throw him away. But he's fine.
Hmm. It just, this party doesn't work for me because now I don't have healing.
Correct, you don't.
In a medium? Level 1? I mean, you just saw that I ran into like a...
Well, you have your Vestal, right? But you said you wanted to save her.
Yeah, where's the Vestal? Yeah, we need to save her.
If you want to save the Vestal, then, you know, that's that.
I don't really have any...
If you had the Arbalest, I would tell you to put her in instead, but you don't.
I don't, yeah.
Reasonably speaking here, Antiquarian can slight heal to keep people off Death's Door. Shieldbreaker has perfect blocks, and Abomination can heal himself.
That's true. What if I put the Houndmaster in the back, guarded and healed, and stress healed? Well, that would work.
Reasonable assumption.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh. I don't know. This has me super nervous. But
I mean, here's the question. Do you want to leave and still be nervous, or do you want to get it over with and hopefully come out on top?
ugh. I don't know, Tara. You got me stressed out. This game stresses me out. There's real stress and there's game stress. All right. Well, we're gonna try this, and I'm really. Yeah, they did. That's right. I'm gonna, let's see. Let's just put everybody. You're not a fan of the Abbey, so let's see here. Oh crap! Can't put Sharky. Can't put the Jester anywhere. Looks like I could extend the brothel.
What does the Jester have for quirks? Because that's the only reason they wouldn't be able to go.
We'll only meditate.
So they're going to the Abbey.
Yeah. And then we'll put the the healer's highest priority. So put them in the brothel. $2,000. Oh my god, so much money. So much money.
Did you read what the Vestal said there?
No, what do you say?
Should we settle on a safe word?
I love this game. This game is incredible. It really is. I'm gonna have to do double stress heals with these asses. Oh, it's gonna be. I'm gonna lose them for 2 rounds. I'm gonna be so
You know,
frustrated.
the funny thing is, if you invest into your Jesters, you can actually reliably get people down off of 100 in a single camp.
Wow.
Well, because you run turn back time, and then you run Eye of the Tiger, and then if you have other characters stress relief, you run those as well, and you'll get them down from 100 in like 1 camp.
That's great. Yeah, I mean, I haven't done much with the camping skills, but I will start to change that shortly.
They are incredibly strong. You should check the Plague Doctors.
Yeah.
Speaking of, you know how all of your characters have horrible, debilitating diseases? Start
Yeah.
bringing them into quests with into medium or long quests with the Plague Doctor.
Yep. Yep. I think that's right.
Do you know why?
Yeah, he has. I mean, well, I don't know if my Plague Doctor does, but I've seen on other ones that they have a camping skill that removes diseases. I think one other class does it.
Yep.
I forget which one.
It's like, hey, do you have a horrible, incurable disease that costs a lot of money? Well, we'll just negate all that cost.
The snuff box does that too on the grave robber.
Also true.
Yeah, pretty cool.
The oh, by the way, check Leper's reflection ability.
The leper's reflection. Wow. That is incredible. Man, why do people shit on the leper? But the leper's quite good.
So what the ideal for the leper is you take like wound care, and then you take quarantine, and you take reflection, and then you can take like bloody shroud or something if it's a specific couple fights where you really want the resistance.
Yeah.
But yeah, leper can do things like stress heal the entire party for like 60.
It's incredible.
Well, stress heal everyone for like 20, totaling 60, and then stress heal himself and buff himself so that he crits almost every attack.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Jesus. Alright, well, crap.
Also fun is that the leper counts for the Outsider's Bonfire when you get that built. So the Outsider's Bonfire will give you extra points for you to spend on those things.
I need to spend more time on camping skills. Alright, well, Tara, I gotta log off. This was a pleasure. Hope you're around tomorrow or again later this week.
Have fun being mega stressed out the next time that you show up doing a mission with characters you don't know how to run.
I am already very stressed. I think I have another hour or two later today I can hop in, but oh god, I'm panicking already. I'm gonna find another time today to do a lot more reading because I'm quite embarrassed. You know, but like just not knowing so much in mid game, it's starting to show in a big way. So.
I mean, the funniest thing to me is when you were going, I want to keep everyone at full health. And I'm like, dude, you've never done a veteran dungeon, have you?
Nope. I think I did one veteran dungeon in the Weald. And I was like, this is fine, except for the giant with the tree smashing. And and like that, it like taught me, oh, I want everyone at full health because the giant is going to destroy me. So, different situation.
Well, that's the thing, though. Everyone can be at full health, and the giant hits you for 35, and they all go to death's door. Or you could have everyone at 1 health, and the giant hits you for 35, and you go to death's door.
Yeah. Well, but it's like if the giant comes with other characters, and you're running, and you have a no death run, right? I'm thinking to myself, you need to come into that fight with full health, because the giant will get you someone to death's door, and someone else is going to take you out, and then it's a run over. That's sort of like the like.
Right. But
yeah.
then the giant hits you anyway and takes you to death's door, and then you still die. Like, there's only characters that have enough health to take that kind of hit.
Yeah.
And you're probably not running any of them.
Yeah. All right. Well, this was a total blast. Thanks, Tara, for joining. I think I don't know if you subscribe to the Twitch, but if you can at some point, that'd be awesome. Trying to actually build a decent stream that's regular.
But you're kind of screwed on my part for that because I'm generally not up this early in the morning because I'm up right now because I'm trying to reset my sleep cycle. In which case I'd be getting up at 9 o'clock in the morning instead of because I worked noon to midnight before I started going back to school, so I had to get up at 11:30, but I wouldn't. When I wasn't working, I'd sleep in until 2. So every day, and it's like that's not okay.
Well, I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'm still trying to see what my stream schedule is. I generally like do like a 5 a.m. stream, but I've been staying on a little bit longer. All right, well, Tara, it's been a pleasure. Noreen, it's good to see you. Take it easy. Have a good Saturday, everybody.